if you want. They cut out the parts up here, which I'll talk about in a second, but up here kind of just describes everything that's on the bottom of these cards that you have in front of you, and the cards that are here, which I'll talk about.
Perfect. Because I've got a question on one, but you do your thing while I'm...
Sure. And so, yeah, Jim, it's going to be a little bit different to kind of Tabletopia in that the controls are a bit different.
Yep.
Mainly the middle mouse button. Oh, you don't have one because you're using a mouse pad, right?
Right. Just the pad for the moment.
Yep. So WASD, so WASD to move around.
Yep.
You can scroll in to zoom in. If you press, I think it's M, it magnifies things. If you want to stay back but kind of look at something closer.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Alt.
You can tap Z to quick zoom as well.
Oh, what's tab Z?
Yep.
Boom.
And then it's I think Alt just kind of brings up whatever you're looking at. I don't know if you have Alt on Macs.
I do.
Oh, nice. Okay. Sweet.
Is there just a general... there it is.
What do you got?
Continue to do what you're doing. I was looking for this little legend of...
Oh, sure. Yep.
Once per round, permanent. What's the difference between... Oh, so like...
Permanent stays out in front of you. Happen. Yeah, one time once you use it, you discard it. And then once per round, it's just to tap it, Tap
so
it.
Like this example right here...
Mm-hmm.
If you had this card, you would permanently not have to pay to prepare rooms.
Wait, which card? I don't see it.
This second one up from the little legend.
Oh no, these are guest cards, so these don't mean this. The second one up. Correct. You're correct.
For the rest of the game, you would never have to pay anything.
Yeah, that's an interesting example. But
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Let's see. Let me just do a couple of these zoomy things here.
Whoops.
Okay. All right.
Whoa.
Anything else, Jim, like navigation-wise, you think you're having...
No, this actually works pretty well. I'm pretty impressed actually so far.
And then if you go to grab a card, you can try it now if you want, but you can just drag it right to the bottom of your screen and it should snap to you. Like we can't see your cards. So and then just do the same thing to put it back. And then flipping cards is the letter F. You can use that to flip things if you want. There shouldn't be a need to.
I'll flip things.
Flip. Oh, and hold on a second. I do not click flip table. I have to turn that off. It is.
Oh, is that what that is up there? That's hilarious.
I turned that off, so we're good. I was reading like a hot tip for hosting a room, and like the first thing you do before inviting people, disable table flipping. I mean, you can rewind it, but
I was just gonna say you could rewind it, but it's still a pain.
Oh my god, yeah. I'd just be like, what? Come on. Cool. All right. So we're looking pretty good. Our tokens.
Are we drafting these cards, or are we just keeping what we?
We're keeping what we got.
Okay.
Keeping what we got. Which is weird because I believe the first time I played with Christian, we drafted, but I read the rulebook again, and you don't. So.
You don't, but it would be. I mean, you can really get hosed on the draw, depending.
Definitely.
Right. Someone gets a bunch of end game scoring, whatever. But
yeah. All right. Take a quick sippy of agua.
All right. I guess I can do that too. Oh, that's some high quality H2O.
Yeah, we did it. All right, you boys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, welcome to Grand Austria Hotel. Welcome to Superboard Sunday. It's Jim, Brian, and Frankie. We're here, and we're going to be doing a little teach and play through, maybe a quick review because we have a first timer here playing Grand Austria Hotel. Super cool game. I'm a big fan. I've said it before, but not on the podcast, that I don't like it at 4 players. It goes 1 to 4 players. I'll explain why as we go why I don't like it, but it's usually for me it's a 2 to 3 player game just because of how quick it moves at that pace gets a little slow at the 4-player count. But essentially, we are all running this hotel here in Austria, circa 1890, and we are using our hotels here to bring guests in, which are the guests are down here on this track here. We're bringing guests into our hotel. We're feeding them with coffee and cake and wine and strudel. We're throwing that at them, making them want to stay in our hotel, and then once we've satisfied them with those foods, we get them a room at our hotel here. The main draw of this game is obviously satisfying the customers here to put them in rooms. We also have a hand of staff cards, which I'll talk about. But how all of this is driven is with this board here, and it's all dice based. It's a dice drafting game, which revolves around this board up here, and we roll dice and we move things to where they go. So, for example, I'll roll the dice and then I'll go back to what each of these people do here. Oh, did I ruin that already? Nice. So I'll lock this. There we go. We got it. Okay. Don't shoot. There we go. First time. Here we go. All right. So what's going on here is, again, you're going to be getting these guests here. So each round, we have 2 turns, and it's kind of a snake draft. So we have these tiles next to us. Right now, we're going left to right here. So, Frankie, are you orange?
I'm blue.
Okay, so Jim, you're orange. So right down here, we have a tile where I'll go first in the round, then Jim will go second, Frankie will go third, and then fourth, and then Jim, and then I'll end the round with an action. And we do 2 dice actions per round. How this works is when the round starts, when it comes to our turn, we have a choice of any of these guests up here on this bottom row. Guests have a number of things on them, and we'll go through them as they come up. If you have questions on them, we can. But from the right to the left is their cost on the bottom. So in order to bring them into your hotel on your turn, you have to pay that amount. The first 2 columns, the first 2 guests here are 0. Then it goes 1, 2, 3. After you draw them, all these guests slide down to the right, so the guests become cheaper. The guests, what they kind of denote, their tablecloth is what kind of room they can go in once you give them what they need. And if you look at your hotel boards in front of you, there's a number of different colored doors, and those are the rooms that match up to that tablecloth that say, okay, this guy right here who's $0, he must go into a red room. So at some point, once you give him what he needs, you want to put him in a red room. Yellow, there's blue, and green is wild. So anybody that's green, has a green tablecloth, means they can go into any room. But you don't put them in your room. First, what you do is, on your turn, if you take a guest, as a train goes by, so we'll do a little train break. So you got to grab a guest, and this is just an example, so you can follow my board here, and you put them in your hotel if you can. You don't have to take a guest. Towards the end of the game, I believe, and I'll look at the rules, I think it's you lose 5 points if you have any per guest in your hotel room at the end of in your lobby at the end of the game. So consider this your cafe that's in your lobby of your hotel down here. Once you get a guest, they'll go down here, and throughout the game, you want to give them what they need here. So this specific guest on my in my cafe wants 2 cake, and that's the white icon, or the little white cube here. So once you get 2 white cubes on him, you can discard the cubes, and then you can also discard the person, but you're going to grab a red door because he's a red. He wants it to be in a red room. And is this not working? Oh, here we go. I think it was a yellow. Okay, so hold on. This is not cooperating with me. We'll figure it out. We got to get this red room, and you'll put him in a room here on a red room. but I'll get to how you can get rooms in a second. But essentially, a room has to be open first so you can put him in that room. So I'll get to how you open rooms in a second. But that's what you do when you put someone into a room, and guests have benefits. So once you give this guy here a room, you're going to get 1 wine into your cafe or onto a guest that's out here. And then you get plus $3. And money is all tracked right here. We all start with $10, and it's this track right here. And then, if any, they'll give you some victory points. In this case, this guy gives you 0, but he gave you some pretty sweet benefits by giving you more money. And then you just discard this dude. He doesn't stay with you. You would just do that. And that's pretty much getting guests in the room. That's kind of the main draw of the game, is you want to bring guests in and do things like that, or put them in their room. So let's talk about this board here, because that's how all of this works. So at the beginning of the round, we roll 12 dice into this thing, and they're going to come out in a certain order. And we literally we group them all up by their number, and we put them where they go on this. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bunch of 5s, and some 6s. And if you zoom in on the board, you can kind of get a gauge as to what they do. What's cool about this game is how the dice work. So on your turn, after you've taken somebody into your cafe, we'll say, or you haven't, you then draft a die. And that's what these cubes or these little cardboard things we have here is that 1 die goes on each one of these squares next to our boards. And each of these actions do different things. So we'll start with number 1. What's cool about this is, for however many dice there are here, is how many of that action you take when you take that dice. So, for example, if I go to the 1 column here, this is saying I can take strudel and cake, but I can't take more cake than strudel. So what that means is, if I'm first, I would take this 1 here, and I would be able to do this action 4 times. So I'll put this down here for now, but I'll put it, it would be on my cube over here. So I take this, put it over here, and now I can do this action here 4 times. So I can take 4 strudel, or I can take 2 strudel and 2 cake, but I can't take more cake than strudel. That's kind of that little thing here. So when I do that, I simply just take that from here, and these are all the colors lined up here. So say I took 2 cake and 2 strudel. What you can do with this now is, if say I had this guy here, where did he go? Why is he going off board? If I had this guy here, I could immediately put those 2 that I need for him right here on him. And then if any other guests were around, I can put these on them, or if they just needed 1, cool. And if not, they go into your cafe here. We all start with 1 of each resource. So that's doing that action. So then on your turn, you also have the option, once you're done with that action, you can seat this guest because he's ready to go. And you can only seat 1 guest per turn. So you have 2 turns per round. The potential to sit 2 guests per turn. Or per round, sorry. So you would just discard these cubes off the guy, like I said before, and then we'll seat them, but I'll tell you how to do that again. If it's just questions, and then these go away. Back to here. Same dealio with 2, except it's wine and coffee. So you can't. 2 is, say I take this 2, I can do 3 actions, and I can't take more coffee than wine. So I can take, if I take this, I can take 3 wine, or 2 wine and 1 coffee, but I can't have more coffee than wine. And then say I took this, and then Jim also wants this. Now it would only be 2 for him because there's 2 dice left. So you can have 1 and 1 or 2 wine. But again, no more coffee than wine. Resources come out of here onto your board. And if there's guests that can have them, cool. If not, they go right here in your cafe. So that's 1 and 2, and that's the main way to get those. That's the only way to get food. With some exceptions of having these staff cards, which we'll talk about, and then the guests that might give them to you. 3, same deal. If there's no 3s in this example, but it's all about preparing rooms. To start the game, we'll start after this, obviously, but we're all going to be able to open 3 rooms open 3 rooms out of the gate, starting with the bottom left. We all have the same board. On the other side, they're all different, but we're going to start with the same board. But essentially, we're going to have 3 rooms opened up, and we have to pay the costs. So let's talk about those real quick. So if you want to zoom in on your board, there's on the far left, you'll see costs of rooms. So the entire bottom row is $0 to put a room there. So if you were to take this 3 action, we'll just say this dice was a 3, and say that I only had 1 action this turn, so this is a 3. So I'd be able to open 1 room for free, or I'd be able to open 1 room at cost, we'll say. I can take this blue tile. I gotta figure out these bags, so I'm not being able to take these. It's interesting. Okay, so
isn't it? Can you like right click draw on it?
I don't know. It's interesting, but regardless, you would take the one thing and put it. It has to be connected to an adjacent room that's either already open or closed. So you can't just go willy nilly and put it everywhere. It's going to be next to another room. I'd probably say maybe to start, you can grab some rooms and put it next to your board if you want to. If the draw pile might be weird, but
yeah, draw puts it in by your cards, and then all you got to do is
okay, cool.
Take it from your hand. I mean, it's kind of a little backwards, but it worked.
Maybe I'll probably just draw a bunch before.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that the 3 just lets you open that many rooms if you have the money for it. And again, you just take it, keep it on this side where it's the host is kind of with the door open, because the room's open right now, and the whole first row is 0. So if you had, say, 3 rooms to open, you can open up a yellow and a red, like continue down this row, or you can go up 1 to this yellow, but you have to pay $1. And whenever you pay money, you just take your disc and move it down 1 here. So the second row is $1 per room. The third is $2 per room, and the fourth is $3 per room. You'll also see some kind of numbers next to those, and that's simply points per room at the end of the game. So at the end of the game, we tally up these rooms, and you get in the first row, you'll get 1 point per room, and then second 2, and so on and so on. There's some other victory points on specific doors. That's because you have to have a lot of rooms open to even get up to these rooms. So that's that. We'll talk about the bonuses in a second. Have I lost you yet, Frankie?
I'm good to go.
Sweet.
I like I said, I'm that nerd that will watch a bunch of videos and read the rule book. Like you do what you're doing.
Cool. So 4 is the what do they call it? I haven't played this game in a while. It's the track here. The
nobility or something.
Yeah,
like
basically,
that,
we'll call it the nobility track for now. It's straight up nobility track and money. So say these were 4s. You would take a die, and in this case, I would take this 4, and I'd be able to have 2 actions to either, or in a combination of, move up this track here, that many spaces that I grab dice, or just take cash money. So money obviously is the easiest thing to explain. It's money, and you need a lot of it. Money is definitely tight in this game, so you'll probably need that. But this gives us time to talk about this nobility track, which is right here. The 3rd, 5th, and the 7th round, that's called the Emperor track. So the 3rd, 5th, and the 7th round, the Emperor comes and checks on your hotel, making sure you're running up to his standards, and does kind of a sanity check on where you are on this track here. So we'll just, am I blue? I don't even know what color I am.
I'm blue.
Oh, so I'm white.
You're blue. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
I don't think you've picked a color yet, have you?
Yeah, white.
But
so this is the track here. So we all start here at 0. So let's just say throughout the game, throughout the first couple rounds, we're all right here. Do this. So say this is our position at the beginning. I think it's the end of round 3 is when this guy checks in. I'm going to double check if it's before or after. But I think it's after the end of round 3. But if someone wants to check that rule book, or if Jim, since you know what I'm about to say, if you want to thumb through that rule book. But essentially what happens is when this token gets on to round 3, the Emperor comes in and checks in. So all of our tokens here fall back this many. So I'll go back 3, 1, 2, 3. You'll go back 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you'll go back 3 here. And then we assess this situation. That's where these tiles come in up here. So what the tile under this one says is you can pick 3 staff cards. Oh, sorry. What these mean is gold means if you're in this gold area, you get this benefit up top here. So in this case, you can pick 3 of these staff cards here, choose one of them for $3 less than the cost of them. If you're in this white area here where Frankie is, nothing happens. You're good to go. But if you're like poor Jim here, if you're ever in the black when this check comes in this case you have to fire 2 staff or lose 5 points. So it's kind of it's making sure that you're kind of pleasing the Emperor. Otherwise you're going to get penalized. Round 5 comes along and you move back 5 on this track. 7, you move 7 on this track. I think it's right when it hits round 3 though. I think it's like right when it hits the round. Not so sure.
Yeah, it says that you'll move back after the Emperor scoring.
So it's round 1, round 2, and then at round 3 is when the check comes.
It says you move. So basically it says each player receives victory points for their wooden disc on the Emperor track, according to the value printed below the space that wooden disc occupies. And then it says each player must move their wooden disc a number of spaces back on the track.
Okay.
3 spaces after the first, 5 after the second, and 7 after the third Emperor scoring.
So my only question with that is when does the...
It says at the end of the third.
Third. Got it. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So
third,
that's
fifth,
good.
and 7th round, there's an Emperor scoring.
Okay, cool. So we'll go over those benefits for now. Now we know what that is. So at the end of these rounds, so basically this is at the end of the game because at the end of 7 rounds, that's when we score up.
Good point.
So the 5th round comes in and we move our tokens and figure out what we do. We do score these points. Good call, because I know I keep forgetting. I always forget that. But if you are in the gold here, you get $5. Or if you're in the black, you lose 5 or you lose 7 points. And then here you can hire somebody for free if you're in the gold at the end of the game, which could help because some of the staff have end game benefits that you could just get at the end. Or you fire somebody. I think that's what that means. I'm not sure what the difference between these two are. Oh, this is just lose 2. This is lose 1, and then this is lose 10 points. This looks like lose 2 from your hand. This is fire someone that you already have played out right here.
Correct.
Cool. So that's pretty much that Emperor track there, and we can stack these up again. But yeah, so for the 4 action, however many dice were there when you grab that 4, you can do a mixture of money or Emperor track stuff. Number 5 is the staff. So this is basically how much money you have to hire a staff in your hand. So if you look at your cards in your hand, you can see that the staff has a top right cost. That's how much money you have to put them out in front of you to hire them. They all have different benefits, and in this you can see up in the top right, all the benefits of the staff. The symbology in this is kind of all over the place. That's why there's such a huge user guide up here. But essentially what this means is for this 5 action, I can take one of these 5s and get a $3 discount on any staff that I have out here. And if the staff is 3 or less than 3, it's free. Then the next person that goes, if they take this round, they'll have a $2 discount, and so on. So that's how, and when you hire a staff, you basically you move your disc down that much money, put your staff out, and if it has benefits, you'll get them immediately or not. But if you look up here, let's see, I'll get up here. There's some symbology as to benefits that or what kind of benefit they give. Some have a one-time symbol on them, meaning once you use them, you discard them. Once per round has kind of a tapping ability, so you just use it once per total round, not per turn, so just win one whole round. Permanent means ongoing, obviously, and then game end abilities right there. Hopefully you have a mixture of both, and if not, there's ways to get more staff, usually by seating guests, like with this lady. Is that a lady? Nope, it's not. With this dude down here.
Wow.
After you seat this dude at any table, or sorry, any room, you'll get to pick up 3 more cards in your hand, and there's no hand limit. So that's kind of the discount there. The 6 is kind of the wild, but there's a little bit more to it. You got to grab a 6, and however many are there, you pay $1. So, or no, not however many. So just you pay $1, and then you use the 6 as a different number, not in addition to. So say there's only 1 4, you could pay $1 to use these 2 6s as 2 4s. It's kind of a tricky thing to explain, but even though there's still 1 4 there, you're paying to not use this one and instead have more choices of a number. It can also be used to if in this case there's no 3s, so you could spend $1 and use this 6 4 as 2 3s because there's 2 6s here. So that's kind of the wild thing, but the only thing you have to remember is pay for it. And then lastly, there's this garbage can here. The passing in this is kind of interesting. You can pass, and until it comes back to you, you can then pass again, and you would remove a dice and re-roll all of them. That rule I have to look up again because I still am kind of miffed on it, because I think everyone has to pass before you roll all the dice. So I want to double check that rule. I will fall back on that in a second. But you would essentially put a dice here in the trash and then roll whatever's left. But I think that's once everyone else has passed. In this game, it's not that bad because there's not that many choices to take, but I'll come back to that in 1 second. Lastly, there's let's see, there's these goals here up top, and I'll talk about those, and I'll talk about these over here because obviously there's some other things you can do. These are goals that you can achieve throughout the game, and then once you achieve them, you immediately take one of your extra tokens, which are down by your board here, and put them on anything. So if I did this, I put that here on top of the board, but they mean a bunch of different things. So if you ever get up to 10 on this Emperor track, which is right here, you can put one of your coins here. First person there gets 15, then 10, then 5. The other goal is have 2 horizontal rows of closed rooms. So if people in your hotel, so you would, once you get that, you can put your little disc there and you get those points. And then C is 4 blue and 3 red rooms. Once you have 4 and 3 closed, that's when you can put your little disc there, get those points. That's pretty much that. The only other thing before I check on this number, on this trash can rule, is this here, these additional actions up here. And these are on your turn. You can take these additional actions, and it's kind of finicky. This is where the finicky happens, because there's 5 extra things you can do on your turn that aren't part of the actual turn, but just bear with me. So once per turn, you can pay $1 to add to the number of dice on the chosen action space. So you can pay $1 to make this 4 2 4s, or this, you can pay $1 to make, this would make sense here because you're using money here, but you can pay $1 to make this 5 1s, etc. So you can add to that. Easy to forget, I always do, so I usually ignore that rule, but there it is. You can also pay 1 money to move up to 3 dishes from your kitchen to your guest cards. That's the only way to get stuff out of your kitchen. So your kitchen is right down here in front of your guests that are going to be seated. So you can pay $1 to pull up to 3 things from your kitchen onto your guests. And then again, once per turn, you can seat 1 guest, so a max 2 per round. So you can have food sitting on these cards, ready to be sat, but they don't have to. You don't have to sit them. They can kind of just sit there and eat the food you give them. Like I said before, place the wooden disc on a politics card, which is those goal cards. So that's fine. As you get them, you put your disc there. You can use your once per round effects on your staff cards. Some give you some, like, get 1 cake per round, get 1 wine per round, etc. And then once per turn, you can move a guest who's completed to a free room. You immediately receive the bonuses, like I had mentioned. They can only move into unoccupied spaces of the same color. And if you have no free room of the matching color, you cannot take this action. Guests for which you have no room stay in your cafe. Except for the first one, you can take the additional actions any number of times during your turn. So I guess you can sit more than 1 guest. That's interesting. So I've been playing that rule wrong. But so that's sitting guests, and what they mean by unoccupied rooms again is having a room that you've either set out in the beginning of the game or by this 3rd action here, this 3 dice action, to open more rooms. So an unoccupied room has the door open, and obviously once you seat someone in a blue room or whatever color room, you would flip that over, marking it closed. And you thought we were done talking about stuff, but we have one more thing, and then we'll play, because that's that's the fun part. These things up here on top of your boards, on top of your hotels, on the roof are bonuses for completing sets of rooms. So up here in the blue area is it's all for points. So once you have your first blue room, that has nothing connected else to it but blue, you got to get 2 points. Once you have 2 connected rooms, and you can only take these once. So in our examples, there's multiple 2 blues. You only get it once, and that's that I know. But once you connect 2 blue rooms, you got to get 5 points. In this board, you can't get 3 or 4, so we're going to ignore these. But on other boards, there are other configurations that you could have. But just for now, we only got to worry about the 1 and the 2 here. For red, we can get the 1. Red's all about money. So once you complete 1 sectioned off red, which is up here, you get $1. A 2 row is right here. You get $3 for getting this. And then 4, which is this section here. If you fill these 4, you're gonna get $10 on your 4th like, so once you close the door on your 4th here, 10 bones. There's no 3 here. So, and then for yellow, it's all about the victory track or the emperor track. We only have the option to do a 3 here, so only got to worry about the 3 here. So you got to get 6 once you fill either this one or this one. You can get what's that, 6 bumps on this emperor track here. That's pretty much it. So what we do to start the game, like I said, we passed out 5. We each have 6 cards. We're each gonna get a chance to get 1 guest, starting with Frankie. But first, we get to open 3 rooms. So for the cost, you can grab anything from the bag as long as you're starting from the bottom left, which is blue, and you can open 3 rooms at their cost. And that's just to start the game. Oh, look at you, Frankie. Actually, wait, stay right there. Let me get that. Hold on. I want to copy these.
Yo, you can do that?
I think so. Yep.
Whoa.
I need to. I didn't even think about doing that. Just Control C, Control V.
Oh, that's gonna bug me. They don't want to line up so great.
Oh no. Oh no. So obviously we all do the first blue one because we have to, and then you can go from there as you wish. And then noting that the first row is free, and if you go up, you're paying $1 per room on our system. You know what I mean? Ever heard of her? Yeah, the most confusing part about this game is, like I said, the iconography on the staff cards and sometimes the guest cards.
I like that if you watch the shadow, it actually tells you where it's going to land.
Oh, yeah, true. Yes. Just make sure. All right, so you now that we're all set up, Frankie can. Since I'm going first. Frankie can pick any one of these for free. Any one of these guests up here for free, and if you want, we can talk about the benefits real quick. This one, if you seat this dude, you got to get three more staff cards to your hand. This one will give you $1 when you sit them, get them a room. Then this lady will let you close any room. So basically, mark it occupied once you give her a room. So if you have one, it's a good combo. And then this guy, like I said, or it's kind of same as this, gives you a wine and $3.
I'm taking the dude on the end.
All right, and obviously you can only hold you can only hold 3 people in your room.
Yep.
Hold on, let me see if so then you, Jim, get a choice of these.
So just get to snag one of these ones.
Yep, for freezies.
She's expensive. Yeah,
But they're all for free. So, oh, you mean expensive as in
I mean,
yeah.
Like her cost to sit her. All right. Oh, but he's not worth any points. Is that what the difference is?
Oh, true.
General.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. But it costs a little bit more.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right. So I'm gonna take this down into my hand.
Nope. It's right in front of your calf, or you're right in your down here. It's a little sensitive once you get towards So these will slide down, and I get my choice. This is that, and I'm gonna grab this guy, and then I'll move these guys, and we're good to go. So I go first. We have, I think it's 12 dice in this in a 3-player game, we'll say. The worst thing about the scoreboard, as mentioned on the Board Game Snobs podcast that I just heard recently, was it stops at 74. So addition's dumb, but here we are. But there's behind these things, there's 75 point tokens if we get up that far. I'll reset this disc to 1.
If come on,
we're in round 1 here. So I'll go first, and we're gonna take these dice and just roll them into this thing, and then we'll sort them out. Oh, I didn't check the trash can roll. I want to check that. I'm gonna deal these out real quick, and then I'll just check it really quick.
It's you pass till everyone else has taken 2 dice.
Oh, okay. How's that? Okay.
I don't know how that works. If 2 people pass, I guess it would still go in turn order, I'm assuming.
I think so. All right. So it's my turn here. There's obviously there's no 1s, no 4s, some 5s here. I just want to check out some of these cards. How do you zoom in on your cards?
I just was hitting Z.
Oh, Z. Z no worky.
And then if you kind of grab it, it'll pull it forward so you can see the whole thing.
Okay.
And then just release it, and it'll throw it back into your.
I'm gonna take this 5 here, which lets me get a discount on someone of a 4 discount. I'm gonna play this dude here for $1. I'll just put him next to my board, and he gives me a benefit of all my blue rooms are free to open.
Oh, that's cheating.
It's cheating, yeah. Big cheat. And that's my turn. And I actually going to, since it's still my turn, I'll do this little thing. I'm going to pay 1 to move this cube onto this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll seat him. So I'll discard this
Yep.
cube. Gives me a brown cube.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna throw a pile of cubes over by me too.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Heck, you can copy the whole bag if you want. And then I'm going to see... So I get 1 point for seeing that guy. Give me a second to scroll up to that board. And then he'll go in
Did
this...
Not mean to do that.
He'll go in this room right
He's
here.
taking all the wine.
Right. It's just one big cube. Don't worry about it.
We'll just do discard. We'll do discard pile next to these guests that we use, and that's it.
Right.
So your go, Jim.
So you said I could pay $1 to turn these 6s into 1s?
That's correct, and that's a good move actually. I didn't even. Yes, it's a great move.
All right. So let's see if I can get my computer to manage to cooperate here. All right. So we're gonna move this little bad boy down to 9. Here. And then what do I do? Just take one of these dice off of here?
Yeah, and just you put it
chosen?
put it on your thing. So even though it shows a 6, you put a number on the 2 here. Yep. Even though it shows a 6, you could use it as whatever.
I'm gonna use it as the 1s.
Perfect.
So now that allows me to do 5 or 4?
5.
Okay. So if I take 3 brown and 2 white, I'm okay.
That is correct.
All right. And I can immediately put those onto a guest. Whoops.
Yes, that's correct.
See? It's not so easy now.
It's
is
a
it?
quick click. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's the quick one, right?
Yeah.
So I can put that there. 3 brown.
I have my own bags here now.
And now, if I don't want it on a guest, I just put it in my cafe.
Correct. Yep. And then you can do anything you want. Those additional actions as well.
Those, and then both of my cake over here. All right, so that's 1. Now, I can also take a guest if I pay the price?
That's correct, and I forgot to do that too. So that's on me. Would you mind if I took that and
Yeah, I'd say go for it before I choose one.
Okay. I'll just grab this guy. And so these would slide down in that case. And that's each turn too, so we have 2 chances to get. There you go.
Take a peek at these guys real quick.
Oh, I get you're saying when you're coming back around the other way,
Yep.
you also get it.
Yep.
$1. 2 brown. So the clipboard on the middle guy here,
Mhm.
that one designates that I would be able to hire someone for free?
Correct. Once you get him in a room.
Okay, so I'm going to take him for $1, right?
These will slide.
Drop this guy down here. Oops, move that down a little bit. Move this over 1 to 8. Now, because I had actually taken 3 brown, can I just drop 2 of them on him now?
Yeah, because you would have gotten that guest first. Yep.
Basically.
Mhm.
Gotcha. So put him there. And there. Okay.
And then now you can spend $1 if you want to move 3 things from your calf onto those guests.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off now and try to get some more stuff next turn.
Cool.
What are all the additional actions? Politics card, 3 dishes, 1 crone.
Is there a limit of what you can have in your of the dishes?
Nope. No limit.
Okay.
You get some points, I think, from at the end, too. I can double check those.
I think I'm good. Yeah, took a guest, took some stuff. Good to go.
All right, so Frankie, your turn, and you first start out by picking a guest, if you'd like, up here, to bring it into your room.
Oh, at the beginning of the turn?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take this one.
So that's $2.
Yep. Puts it on the old 8. All right. I am taking a 6. I'm going. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna use it as though for a. That makes more sense to do it that way. I'm gonna use it as though 5.
So you
So
pay
I
a
get-
buck.
Oh no, that's the same thing because I'm gonna end up.
No, yeah, I mean you get 4 5s for that. Because
It's
you
a $4 discount, but that would be a $3 discount that I don't have to pay for.
oh good call.
Yeah, actually,
yeah,
I'm gonna do
maths.
that. I'm gonna put it back. I'm snake drafting as well, so I get the choice of the next. So yes, I'm gonna take this $3 discount on a person. And which person did I want? I'm gonna this one. So now $3 puts me down to 5, and I don't have to pay. Where am I putting my dudes?
What dudes? Oh, you can put them wherever you want. I think next to you is fine. Or
Okay,
yeah,
I'll set it there for now.
define dudes.
So for my bellhop or whatever this guy is, I don't have to pay the $1, $2, or $3 penalty.
That's correct. Yeah.
Bring in.
And so now it's your turn again to pick a guest if you want. Oh no! Also, oh sorry. You can
hold
also do
on.
your additional
Yeah.
actions if you're still going.
So I'm gonna pay 1 to move 3 dishes. I'm gonna move 1 there, and then that goes there. So this one's completed, and I'm gonna put them in this red room.
Red room.
It's a green guest. Where am I discarding
It's over
the
here.
card?
Over here, up to, next to the
I
guest
see
up
it.
here.
Yep. All right. So, oh, and then they let me draw what 3? Yeah, 3.
Yep, 3 to your hand.
helpers to my hand.
Yeah.
Is there a limit to how much stuff you can have in your kitchen?
Nope. And then you, I was going to mention that you get points at the end of the game for anything left over for the most part.
Wow.
So you don't have to-
Excess food stuffs.
So I've got 3. 3. So the other additional can do. Okay, did that. Okay, so now on my last go around, I'm going to take.
Oh, you can also.
So I can take another guess.
Yep.
That's right. I think I'm going to take this guy, and again, I don't have to pay the money to take him into my hotel. Excuse me. I'm going to take a 6, which cost me $1, so I'm down to $3. I'm going to go with. I can take 4 of something. I think I'm gonna take 2. What is it? Strudels and 2 cake.
Nice. Strudel.
Now I can place the strudel directly on what looks like a homeless guy.
Yeah. Hey,
I
listen.
could be wrong.
That's why he wants a lot of food. It's actually,
Right,
yeah,
good point.
it's Uwe Rosenberg, actually.
Is that who that's supposed to be?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I see. No doubt. I apologize. He's a great guy.
Unbelievable.
He does not look
He's a big fan of the
Oh,
show
oh,
too, so we might have just lost a listener.
wonderful. I understand why I'm not invited next time.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure.
And out of those actions, I think, yeah, because they're not there. Yeah, I'm good.
Good. All right, Jim.
I'm gonna check out my staff guys here real quick.
Yeah, I gotta check out.
So-
the ones that
And then get choice of a guest too.
Now, these ones that have the 1X,
Yep.
is it once per round or once period?
No, once period. There's a once per round thing. It's 1 times. It's like a 1 and a time symbol, with a
Okay.
kind of a circle around it.
Okay. So these guys are straight up gonna. Okay. What does she cost? Well, that's interesting. All right. Need 2, 3.
Oh, what?
What do you got now?
Nothing.
Oh, you got no money, son.
Nothing.
Better be rolling 5s.
Okay. Is there a hand size limit?
Negative. Well, no hand limit, and a guest limit of 3. Guest in front of you.
Gotcha.
And then I believe I'm gonna look at.
Oh, what? That's not even fair.
All right, I guess I'm gonna snag this lady here. Ah, where'd she go? There she is.
You lose
Put
5.
her in my hand.
You lose 5 points for each guest left in your cafe after the game is over.
After the game's over,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I wish I would have known that sooner.
I think I told you some points. I didn't tell you how many. So I'll take half the credit on that one.
All right, so I took her.
Yep.
The free one. And then if I take this 5, I get a $2 discount on hiring a staff member. Is
Correct.
that right?
Yep.
Or what was it? I could pass until you've taken your second one, and then I would re-roll everything, remove 1 die.
Yes. So if you pass and then say I pass, it would go to you to then roll it. I believe that's how it goes.
Yeah. Take the
And if I pass and you take 1, you could pass, and then I would re-roll anyway.
Yeah. Yep. So you pass.
All right, I will pass.
Well, I think. Well, no. So I'm not sure. I don't know if you pass the whole turn, or do you pass once you get to the dice like you just did? You know what I mean? So
yeah, he passes.
No, but
then it goes.
I'm saying he grabbed a
have the
guest already, right? So I don't.
Oh.
I'm not sure if someone wants to check that rule, but I'm good either way. I just want to make sure we.
It was right there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, instead of taking a turn, so you don't take a.
You wouldn't take that person.
Guest turn. Right.
Oh, I
So
see.
do you want
I
to put
wouldn't
this
even
person
take a
back?
guess. No, that's okay. I'll do something else.
Okay.
So I can. So if I take the 3s, I get to do 2 rooms.
2 rooms. Yep, at cost.
All right, let's do that. And I can fill out my bottom for free, the red and the blue.
Yes. Fill your bottom,
Or
whatever you want.
1 apiece.
I'm 7.
It's 1 apiece on the second row?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to snag 1 yellow and 1 red, because they have to be adjacent, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll pay $1 and I'll grab a yellow and a red.
Okay.
And then I'll be good, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yellow.
I will. I'm gonna pass. So I'll take that dice out, and then I'll roll these. Whatever's left.
You would.
Whoa. Zoom in.
Has a 3, and then 2. All right, so I'm gonna grab this person here. This guy. And by that I mean this person.
Ooh, you're lucky because I almost started shifting cards. You good?
Yeah, I'm good now. Sorry.
No, you're all right. I was.
So that's I'm going to use this 4 here to move up 2 on this track here. And then I'm going to spend $1 to
bump it up another one.
spend $1, and I'm going to bring this cake over here. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's a good. I keep forgetting that rule, but I won't do that now. You mean spend $1 to make it more than that? Yeah, 1 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good call. But I'll just fill this dude out with his cake that he wanted, or whatever the hell. So I get my $1 back, and I get 1 more bump on this thing. And he's going to go in this room here, this red room. And that is my turn. So now what happens is we take the dice off and just put them back on this, put them on the board here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we pass everything to the left. Does that sound right?
Mine will go back around to you. Or no, to the left. Sorry.
I think so, right? Like, sitting next to each other is kind of weird, but it's clockwise, so yeah. So now Frankie goes first. But then we roll these dice again, and we do a thing. Oh, now we're in round 2 now. I move the thing over here, round 2. And dice. Dice happens.
There's a die in the garbage in this one over here.
No, garbage. All right, reroll them all. It's a sham.
Ugh.
All right, you guys can move them. I'm not touching them.
Oh, you're not?
No, you can go ahead.
That one goes there. That one goes there.
A little bit of everything. Literally a little bit of everything.
But a lot more of some.
Yeah.
Now I go first. I need...
Wait, is that right? That you go first, then I go second? Would Jim go? No, you just did. Okay. It's just weird sitting in a line.
Right. But yeah, if you were sitting like over there,
yeah.
The first player would have come around to me, I would have, yeah. I don't know what to do.
I think we've been going counterclockwise.
Were we?
Yeah.
Oh, that was part of the problem.
Yep. So it would have been you would have been second. We'll just play counterclockwise.
All right.
Since we did,
Australia rules.
Yeah, shout out to Christian.
Right. What do I do?
Just move your board next to me.
Let's see. I'm going to grab this guy. Then I'm going to pull this die. I'm going to grab 2 wine and 2 coffee.
And so the yellow value again is moving you up the Emperor track?
Yes, where's this?
On your guests?
No, that's straight victory points.
Ah, okay.
So I've got these 2 that I can place right off, which put that one over there with this guy, this one over here, which fills that one out, which flips that blue room.
Yep.
I completed the blue room, so I go up 2 on the victory track.
Correct. Nice.
When that one's done, I draw 2 helpers. 1, 2. Is there a hand limit for these?
I don't think so.
Because if so, I'm about to hit it.
No, we're good. 6 is a lot to start out with, for sure.
That guy also gets me 2 additional victory points.
Nice.
And it also moves me 2 up the nobility track, or whatever we're calling it.
Yep.
That and that can go there. This over here. And I believe that's the end of my turn.
Good for you. Okay. Let's see. What can we do with stuff? That was this guy.
Oh, I thought
I'll grab.
I thought you went dead there for a sec, like I seen your hand moving, but didn't hear anything.
Nope. Just thinking. I'll grab that guy for free. And I will take this 2 for 2 wine and 1 coffee. Can you hear me?
Very little.
I think you're
Do correctly, at least on my end.
Jim.
I can't hear him at all.
Oh, weird. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, nope, there he is, but really quiet.
You're starting to come back. Do whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I literally have done nothing, so I'll just yep. Okay.
There we go. He's back.
Yeah, I don't know. So maybe because I just stopped talking, I have no idea. So I grabbed this. I already forgot what I was doing, so I'm doing this for 2 wine and a coffee. I just grabbed the 1 wine and a coffee. That's that. I thought I had something else in mind. Nope. I'm good.
Well then. All right, so I can't take a guest at this point. Can I take a guest after I do other things?
No.
So I have to do it before I do other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. But I can pay $1 to say that there's 3 twos.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, did you go away?
Yeah,
on me again, or?
I have no idea what's happening.
I can
Say
I
again
can pay
what we're-
I can pay 1 krone to pretend like there's 3 twos, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, for
So we're
some
gonna do
reason
that.
Discord just keeps
This
disconnecting my
down to
mic.
6. Take the 2, so we'll consider that to be 3 of them. So I'm going to take 2 red and a black, so wine and coffee, right?
Mhm.
Wine on this person.
Hello?
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 Check. Check.
Correct. Yeah, up to 3.
5.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
I can now, yep.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, here we are.
That's
We're
odd.
going to move this cake. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. All right, so now this guy here, if I put him in a red room,
Yep.
I get $3 and a wine that can go to my kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and then he's worth 7 points.
Yes.
Now, he doesn't have to go in a room anywhere special, just an open red room.
Correct. Yes.
So, like,
Right.
that one right there.
Man, I don't know why my mic keeps going off.
Yep.
All right.
Can you guys
And then
hear me
what do I
at
do?
all?
Just toss him off to the discard
Check.
pile. 5 to 8.
I can hear you just barely.
Yeah, I have no idea. This sucks.
And 1 wine. Should I move these cake and coffee off, strudel off of him, or does that go away automatically?
No, you gotta take him off there.
Okay.
I haven't found a way to make it simple yet. I think there's like I think you can use shift or control to kind of
How about now?
make them. Yeah, I hear you for the time being, anyways.
Yeah, neat.
And so this guy right here in my bottom right, I'm putting
Yep.
him in a room, so he's worth 7 points.
Correct.
I can't even see where that's going to fall. There it goes. And then we're going to toss him off over here. Okay. And then I'm also going to put her in a room so I can flip this yellow one.
Yep.
And then I can flip this blue one because of her ability.
Yep, and that gives you the 2 points.
And that's victory points.
Yes.
Yep.
So 9 for her.
Correct. Dirty.
I've lost all strategy. I'm done.
That's the combo of the night right there.
I could do math. This would be easier. 16.
Yeah.
All right, so I can't take a person. Whoops, shit. Didn't mean to do that.
What'd you do that for?
Oh my
I
god.
can't take
Surprised you didn't fling the die.
I know. Magic.
All right, so I'm just going to unload her and then move her, and you guys are good.
Nope, it's your turn
shit,
again.
it's my turn again.
Snake
that for
draft.
snake. Yep. All right. So now I got to do more stuff. What do I need? What do I have left? Wow. So you could turn over 4 rooms. Does opening rooms have any penalty to it if you don't fill them?
No, not open rooms. No, there's no penalty. You get points if they're closed.
But you have to pay in order to open them on
Yes.
the other levels. All right. So if I pass at this point, it's going to basically go through the both of you before it comes back to me.
Correct.
Correct.
And then I'd be able to re-roll what's left.
Yes.
Correct.
All right. I'll do that. I'm going to pass this turn.
All right, so it's back to me. Oh, boo.
yeah.
So if I pass, it'll go to Frankie, then back to me. Like, doesn't make any sense, right?
I would think it would go to whoever
Passed first.
because he's got a 4 in turn order. So
Yeah.
he would get his pass first, I would assume.
Yeah, I will pass as well.
Well, if everyone else is doing it, I'm passing. as
All right.
well.
So back to Jim
Takes
to
one.
throw one in the trash and then roll.
Sorry, I was just reading that thing. That's pretty cool. All right, cool.
Yeah,
So
so
I'm
just
going to get rid of one of these.
yep, and then just drag
Doesn't
them.
matter which, right? Because they're all getting re-rolled anyway.
Yeah, and I'll roll these for you. I'll just put them in the thing.
Sweet.
There you go.
How'd you do?
And then we each trash one as well and get a new free reroll
Not
regardless.
no.
like,
So no, because we don't have to.
We would. Got you.
So like we could be fine with these dice if we want.
I got you. So if we like
Oh,
what,
how do I get all like
Just drag a
ones
box.
highlighted?
Just drag a box
click and
around them,
drag.
Oh, gotcha.
and they'll highlight yellow.
That was not
Dang.
much better. Now what happens? Can I pass again?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
And what does the 4 do? An emperor.
Emperor or money? No.
Oh,
it's-
I can move
money
up
you
spaces.
yeah.
And he's gonna check in after the third.
After the next round, at the end of the next round, he's checking in,
Interesting.
making sure things up
And
to
what's
ship shape here.
do to me? He's gonna do 3 black. Ugh, that's crap. And I gotta go back 3. I'm gonna pass one more time.
Okay. I will pay $1 to make this 2.
Yep.
So I'm gonna grab 1 and 1. I'm gonna put 1 here. I'm gonna put 1 here, and I'll seat this person in this blue room. So I'm gonna take these friggin' cubes off them.
Mhm.
I'm gonna grab 2 of these staff cards. I don't know where these went. Wait, why is it face down? Oh my god!
They just start face down. Yeah.
All right, so you still can't see him.
No.
Okay. All right, so I grab 2 of those into my hand. I get 4 points for him. I got to put him in this blue room here, which gets me an additional 2. So that's 6 total points. Up to 7. And that's me.
All right. So I'm. So close. Doing that.
So why'd we re-roll again?
I'm not sure.
Because it went to my pass and I didn't like what was there, so I'm
Okay.
trashing one so I could re-roll.
Yeah, because then it would always be because it seems weird if there's always Jim that was re-rolling. Because you had passed, and then it came back to him. That's one
So
roll.
yeah,
I-
'cause-
I passed, you took an action, and then I think it would be either Frankie passes or takes an action, and then it would come back to me.
That's how I see it, but I'm just not. Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Which
so then,
it doesn't matter because I would have rolled them too, so we we'd wind up in the same spot.
So, but it's your action.
I think so.
Okay, then that's what we rolled.
Yeah. Yep. but that's not helpful, Frankie.
Well,
That,
I'll roll
that's
better
not-
next time.
you should work on that.
Thank you for your commitment on that.
All right. Well, I can take a guess, right? Eventually, I'm just gonna run out of dice. She's gonna cost me 0. 2 white. I'm gonna take this guy for $1. This here.
I was so messed up with the mic check that I forgot to take a guess last round, but I'm just going to skip it.
And what's this do for me? Turn a room and 3 emperor. All right. Gonna take more wine and coffee. I'm gonna pay $1 to say there are 2 twos.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna take 1 each wine and coffee.
Nice.
And the wine's going in my kitchen. And what are the extra actions we can take? All said. Number of dice, 3 dishes. What are the politics cards again?
It's up here. Just if you reach the goal cards up in the top.
If you meet any of those.
Oh, right. Okay. Then I guess I am all set.
Okay.
All right. Pass and hope for something else when I roll these.
You gotta get friggin' 4 3s. You gotta like it. Maybe this dice roller sucks.
Not exactly what I wanted. But yeah, let's do this. I get this one for free.
Yeah, because you're
Yep.
Where is the staff summary?
up top.
Ah, there they are.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So took that one for free. Gonna take this, so I get to take 2 items.
Where the hell is this guy?
What happened?
Or no, I only get to take
One, or pay $1 for 2.
Correct.
Yep.
Because of the die, there's only 1 die there. I only get
Yep.
a wine.
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's cool.
Brian, am I
What's up?
considering this correctly?
Yeah, my mic is going away. Yeah.
I must went dead again.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awesome.
So, but if I pay $1, I could take a wine and a coffee.
Pay $1. You can take, yes, 1 of each. One of
Okay.
each.
As much as I'm cash poor, I think I need to make that happen. So, do this. I get 1 of each. So
Yeah, Discord does not like my mic for some reason.
When a staff gifts
Wine can
you
go there.
items, do
Uh-huh.
they go to your kitchen?
They can go onto somebody or the kitchen.
Really?
I do believe that's the
Okay.
case.
Okay.
So, the guy there can go in this yellow one. I can prepare a room at cost. I'm going to prepare one of these red ones for free. And I
You can
draw-
discount down to make a staff cost nothing, right?
Correct, yeah. And if it's negative, it's just negative. You don't get the money, but
Yeah, it's just 0.
And
Yep.
I also draw a staff card. Got too many cards. Alright, that one doesn't, I don't get any points from that person. So that there, and that's the end of the round.
that is the end of the round. So clear your dice onto the board there and pass your thingy to the left.
So, dice here. So at the end of this round, we
All right. So we did that. It's now We're now round 3, so at the end of this round is when the Emperor checks in on this track. So again, we're going for, in this case, we're going for pick 3 staff and hire 1 at 3 less if you are in the gold, or you lose 2 from your hand, or lose 5 points if you're in the black. And if you're in the white,
What are you trying to say?
you're fine. Listen, I was telling you. That's all I know. And I'll roll these and sort them, and Jim can go first.
Oh no!
Do a great job.
Nailed it. All right, there we go.
All right, so let me go take a look at one thing for one of my staff members. Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Wait, did I pass it the right way? I'm so confused now, the way we just been playing.
But
Because I thought it goes Jim, then me.
I can take
And
you.
oh man, yeah, I'm confused.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1. All right, so I'm gonna take this blue one. I'm probably gonna screw this up pretty bad, but all right. So I took her.
Wait, should I have gotten that one?
That one what?
No, I'm just confused as to who goes first now. Because I just have no idea. I think I may have passed the tiles wrong.
I just went first. You went first the first round.
I went 2 and 5
yeah,
the first time, 3 and 4.
We're good. I just thought I went after Jim, but I guess not. We're good.
All right. So I'm gonna take number 5. So that's a $2 discount on hiring someone.
Yes.
Unless you spend $1. But I guess you're spending it regardless, so it wouldn't even matter.
I'm spending $1. Why?
You can spend $1 to make it as though there were an extra die.
Oh, as if it was a $3 discount. But if I only have a 2-cost person, it doesn't make sense, right?
Right.
So, like, for her now, I've got a permanent $2 discount. Is that right?
That is a permanent. No, so you. Yes, correct. Yes.
Right, and I didn't have to spend money because I just had a $2 discount to get her.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. Cool. So that is it for me.
Okay.
All right. Yikes. Let's do this. So I'm going to take this one and grab a strudel and put it on Mr. Rosenberg, which bumps me up 3 on that track. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I've got rooms open, or a room open. The +0, what does that mean on the skirt? Means this. Take a face-up guest card. Place it in your cafe at no cost. So I will take this yellow guy. Over there. And then he gets me. Okay, so I've got to put him in this red room, the only room I got available. And he goes over here and gets me 3 points. That puts me at 7. My turn.
Right. I will grab this guy. Take this 4 here. I'm gonna spend $1 to go up 3 on this track. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna spend. No, I'm not. We're good. That's it.
Nope.
Oh, it's also my turn again. So here we are.
Yep.
Hey, I know what that's like.
Yeah. Just when you think you're like, oh, I can slack off for a second. No. I'll take this guy. And I will take this 3. I get to open 3 rooms. So I'm gonna open this red room for free. I'll do this yellow for $1. And then I get to do this blue room up here for free because of my discount. And that is, I'm actually going to do, I'm going to do 3 things. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to spend $1 again to bring these 2 coffee and this 1 strudel onto this dude. So he will let me open a room for, I'm going to see him in this blue room here. So I'll just do that. Close that. He lets me open up a room for free. So I will do this red room here for free. And then I get 4 points up here.
Dang.
All right, and I'll clean up and you can go, Jim.
It's Frankie's turn.
Oh, yep. That's what I meant.
Yes. I'm gonna take this 4.
I can't get this stuff off this dude, though. There we go.
Go up this track 1. That's my turn.
How many staff can you hire in a turn?
It seemed, I think just per the action, 1. Unless, say, you hire a staff with the 5 action, and then you see a guest or multiple guests that have staff actions. So, depending on how many guests give you the ability, otherwise it's at least 1 if you use the 5 dice.
Okay. I can't hear Frankie. Is he all set?
Oh yeah, he's been.
I'm all set.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
I didn't
yeah,
even hear
we
you
should
say
go.
anything. I'm
he
just
went
kinda
lightning
sitting
quick.
here.
Did you take
My
a guest?
apologies.
Did you take
Sorry.
a guest, Frankie?
Oh no, I don't believe I did.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Who do I take? I think I'll take the guy in the purple.
All right. Now it's your turn, Jim.
All
Sorry
right.
about that.
Just looking at all these idiots waiting to eat.
So for me, basically, if I take this 5, it's $1 discount, but then she's giving me a $2 discount, so I can hire somebody that's a free cost for nothing.
I mean, you're the math guy here, not me.
But
I'm gonna math it out.
Yeah,
Call
that's good.
2 plus 1 is 3,
It's good math.
and then I'm going to hire this guy for the moment, who's going to give me 4 cake. I'm going to put one of them here. Then take the rest from here. All right, so there's 4 cake. So with the 4 cake, he allows me to seat green guy.
Yeah, so any room, wild.
Yep, but I mean, obviously, it has to be an open one. The
Correct.
only one I've got
Correct.
is this yellow or red.
Yep.
So I'm going to do this yellow one.
Yep.
And then he gives me 2 points, correct?
Yes. And you hire someone for free.
Yep. There's that. 2 points. We'll put him away in a minute. Somebody for free. Let's do this buddy right here. It's going to give me 4 coffee. I'm going to go here. 2, 3 onto this lady. And I don't have to place her if I don't have an open room at the moment.
Oh, correct. Yeah, you don't have to. She can sit there and eat and drink.
So there's 4. And then... Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so that's 4. Not going to place her. Going to pay $1. Down to 5 here. To move this strudel onto this guy.
You're getting all the stuffs. All the stuff and things.
All right, so I hired somebody for free, got 2 points for this left guy. The middle guy is going to allow me to close a room. But, oh, shit, that doesn't help me because I'm going to put him in a room. That was a waste.
That's lets you close a room. Oh, I know what you're saying. But
because he would go in a room and I could also close a room, but I don't have 2.
Correct. Oh, because you already set this guy right here, right?
Yeah.
You're saying, yeah. Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to close this red room with the middle guy.
Well, did you sit him? Oh, so you're not going to seat this guy.
I already did. I closed the yellow room for him. I just haven't moved away yet.
But with this one, you have to... Where's the room for him?
The red one right here.
Oh, you're okay. Okay. I got it.
Yep, I had 2 open rooms at the beginning of the turn.
You're just not going to close the room with his ability.
I don't have an extra one to close.
That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. But I do get 3 Emperor points for him, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so that gets me the gold. At least I don't lose my shirt there.
You'll lose your shirt because you got to lose. You got to lose those 3 after this.
But at least I don't hit the penalty marker.
Yes, you will.
What's that?
Because you go.
I thought you lose it.
You got to go down 3, and then we check.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
I mean, you're killing us. So, thank God.
Well, if that's the case, then why would I even go up 3? Right?
100%. So yeah. So maybe save him until you have another room to close.
Yeah. So I don't have to do his ability right now, then.
No, you have to if you seat him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If
you don't have to sit him.
Don't know.
No. Yeah, you're
I
good.
can just leave him ready for my next turn.
Exactly.
This guy I've already done, so that I do want to happen, though.
That's good.
All right.
Good call.
So in that case, I'm not even going to pay the $1 to put the strudel on him. It's just a waste of money at this moment. I'll put these off to the side and get rid of this guy. I didn't take my 4 points, so no need to dial that back. And I put myself back to 0 on the Emperor track. Drop this over here.
Sorry, I'll let you finish.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the only reason why you might do that, and I only just thought about this now, is you would get 3 points before moving down, right? So if you did that, it's still worth it what you're doing now to wait. But that's one reason why you would move up to 3 just to go down to 0 is you would get 3 points. But you're doing a better
trailing, I would have 3 at least to try to catch up.
Yes. So you good?
Yes. I just have to get rid of these 2 guys that are one-time uses, right?
Yes.
Well, if that's it, then I am good.
Okay, cool. So we'll do the scoring here. So at the end of round 3, the Emperor's coming. So Frankie and I both get 4 points. And then we move these discs down collectively 3. So it's 6 to 3. And Frankie can go first. You draw since you went first. You draw 3, and then pick. And then I think you have to discard the other one, the 2 that you don't.
Okay.
I believe.
So
I'm gonna double check that. I'm gonna
obviously
check on these rules here. Yeah, it says return unused staff cards to the bottom of the deck. I'll pick 3 too since I'm waiting. Or since.
All right. So take in this guy because it essentially ends up being
It's
three.
at a 3 discount, yeah.
And then the other 2 you said go where?
At the bottom of that pile. I forgot the shortcut to do that. I'll take this lady for free.
These 2 right here are the ones that I discarded. I don't know how to throw them on the bottom.
That's right. There's a shortcut, but I have zero idea. So if we run out of cards, here's the bottom of the pile.
All right.
All right, so we did that, and now we're going to move into round 4. Jimmy, you get your penalty, though. Either discard 2 cards or lose 5 points.
What are we looking at up there? You guys just are catching up now.
What was he on? 18?
18, or I can get rid of 2 cards.
Yes.
There we go.
What is 4? How does the 4 action work again?
It's money or jumps on this track, on the Emperor track.
Okay. Shit, I gotta get rid of 2. All right, I'll get rid of 2, I guess. So I just discard these guys.
Yep. All right, and then that. So now we are round 4. I put the dice all back here. I think we're all good to go. We moved our thingies. Skadoosh. All right, game time. So I should probably do something here. Seems about.
Well, maybe.
Seems like I should. I will. Oh, I gotta pick a person if I want to. So I'll grab this guy for free. Just kidding. This guy for free. Can't be too sure with me. It's a quick take backs, backsies. So then, let me see what we got going on here. I'm gonna take this 2 action here to get 2 red and a black. That's 3 actions, so I'm gonna do 2 reds and a black. I'll spend a buck. I'll spend a buck.
What action brings more staff cards to your hand?
None. So that'd be through your guests, pretty much.
Really?
So I got this. I spent my $1 to do nothing because I thought I had a white and I didn't. So I'm gonna pick back that $1, and we're solid. It's someone else's turn.
It would be me. What do we got up here? This guy up here in the top left, he's plus $3 and table somebody for 0? What's that mean?
Where's this? Yes. So this lets you, once you see him, you can get any guest for free after you get $3. So it's pretty.
Okay.
He
But
gives you,
you'd have to have an open space, not his space.
no, it can be his. No, because yeah, he'll be out of there once you see them. Yeah.
Okay. So
He's
you see them,
basically
then his ability kicks in.
He's giving you a fat tip and then recommending someone in your cafe.
Right, and they'll just sit right down in his
Yeah,
spot.
Warmed it up for him.
Well, what do I want? That already cost $3, huh? Also room for -$1. What, where's this guy? The yellow table there, I wonder.
Hmm.
What's he up to, that 0 right
so
there?
you can do. Oh, interesting. I was gonna say it's definitely open a room for -1, and then maybe
Right.
open a room for its cost. I'll check the thing up here.
Yep. So you get a discount.
Yep,
to
at cost.
prepare, and then the other one you gotta it's at cost.
Hmm. All right, so I'm going to take him. Doesn't help me any. Open a room. Ooh, close up. All right, so I'm going to take the 3 die. And
We out of guest cards already?
what's that?
We're out of guest cards already? Huh.
Yeah, I've got like 18 in my hand.
No. I'm saying these guest cards.
Oh, guests. Thought we were talking about staff.
What? Doesn't make any sense. I was just looking through these cards to see if they're at all. That's interesting.
Well, hold on. One of those is a staff.
Oh, these are all the ones we seeded. So I don't know if they go back to a discard. I'll look at the rules as you guys continue.
So I took this blue room to open it for my 1/3 action. I'm going to seat this woman in it.
56. There's no way there's 56.
Or actually,
Yep. Yeah, this is interesting. We're now like short cards.
I changed my mind. I'm not going to seat her yet. I'm going to move this down $1. I'm going to put this strudel on his card. Put 2 of these cakes over here. I mean, wine over here. Because it's up to 3, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to seat the green guy in this red room.
Mm-hmm.
And that will allow me to close another room. So I'm going to close this blue room, which gets me 2 points, yeah?
Yep. And 3 up on the nobility.
And
track.
then I get 4 for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're short on cards. It sucks. Well, I guess we'll just double dip or reuse. Just shuffle these
And
up.
I get 3 over here. Hey, I'm joining the club here. Just drop it on. There we go. All right. So I seated this guy. Good.
All right.
So I started a new discard pile here of those guests. I'm fairly positive. Oh wait, there's someone picked up the deck. It's right here. It was me. There's 32 here. We're good.
Just a bonus.
Wow.
I am.
Okay. That's me.
Okay, so I spend $1 to use these 6s.
Mhm.
I'm going to use them as though they were 3s. So I can prepare 2 rooms at cost, of course. So we'll do a
Of
blue
course.
here. Then we'll do a red, which costs me my last dollar. Me at no monies. And then my other action, I'm going to take a 1.
Oh, you can
And
take.
I'm
Oh, you can. Never mind. You're good.
Oh yeah, I don't.
We're
have
off.
any
Yeah.
room. Yep. So I'm gonna take 3 strudel, and they're gonna go on this guy here, all 3 of them,
Mhm.
which will complete him.
Get that
Which
cash.
I'm going. Yes, because he's going to go in. I think I'm gonna put him in the red room, and then I go up to 4. And that guy goes over there. And I believe that's the end of my second go.
All right, Jim.
Oh, red and black. I'm gonna pass.
Question mark.
Yeah,
Sure,
All right.
you want to do that?
that's a pass.
That's a pass. Okay.
Hard pass.
I got to do something, huh? Probably.
It's a soft pass.
Soft pass. Soft pass.
Yeah.
I'll go. I will do. I can't see anybody, so I'm gonna grab this 1, and I will do. I can't do more than stupid face. Sorry, I'll grab this. I'll go 1 and 1, and then I will seat this guy here. So I gotta take these cubes off him. Gotta get a red cube for the price of $0 and $3. I get extra, so I'm up to 7. And he'll go here in this red room. Okay. Back to you to do your pass thingamajig.
Hold on, I'm reading. Oh, that gets me there. Okay.
What did I mess up?
All right.
Anything?
So
This
no.
could take
I
a
was
while.
trying to figure out what closing the 3 group of yellow will do for me if I go that route eventually. Okay. So what am I doing? I'm getting rid of a die, right?
Yes, and then
And
roll
then I can-
those. Throw those in
Okay.
that little dice roller thingy.
So I can just do the box thing and drop them in that thing.
Yeah, if you drag a box, yep.
Oh, sweet. Look at that. That didn't help.
Look at that. Gold. I mean, never mind, not gold.
One of these. Oh, no, put that down. These guys. Yeah, definitely need a mouse. This would make my life much easier.
Hmm.
All right. So I can get 2 points. I can pay $1 to get 3 points on the Emperor track. I can't open a damn room.
If you pay $1, you can open 1 room with that 6.
Oh, that's right. Yep. And he hits after what? Round 5?
Yep. At the end of the next round.
Oh, we're in round 4. Jeez, coming quick, and we have to be at
I know it's
the
crazy.
5th space.
Yes. I mean, 6 to not like get hurt,
Yeah.
and that's this. It's a big hurt for that one too. It's lose $5 or 7 points. So it's
Yeah, that's no bueno.
yeah, it's a weird
All
night
right,
out. Is
so-
what that is.
I'm gonna take this 4. Oops, not both of them. How do I Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, click out.
So I'm gonna take the 4. I'm gonna pay the $1 to pretend like there's 3 of them there.
Oh, before I do that, I have to take a person. Let me take.
Take a
this guy,
person.
dude.
Kidnap him.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this guy for $1 as well. Ah, why are you doing that?
Yes.
There we go.
And I won't pick up the whole deck this time, promise.
Mm.
I was like,
This
this is a
one's-
witch hunt. I'm looking for 32 cards I can't find.
So I paid the $1. I'm gonna move up 3 spaces to 6.
Nice.
And I can't seat her because I didn't open a room. I am good.
You're good? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to put your dice up there. I'll move the round tracker. So at the end of this round, the dude comes, says, what up?
Oh shit! What just happened? Come back. There we go.
All right, and it is Frankie's go for numero uno.
What are the guest abilities?
Should be, it's
Whoa.
up top left here. Top left.
All right. So what is this guy doing? For
And
me?
sometimes they don't combine them. They'll just, you can see.
So open rooms for 0, max 2. What exactly does that mean?
Max second floor, I think. Or it's max 2-point row. Which one are you looking at here? Oh,
my
this guy
middle
right here?
guy.
Okay. Yeah, so max, it means this floor. So you can't, you can open anything on this 2 for free. You can open up 1 for free, max this row. So you couldn't, if you had the chance to open up on these rows, you couldn't.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, yeah. Look at them ones.
Right.
Holy. Who's looking for cake and strewed? Oh, man.
Okay.
What a time to be alive.
I'm going to take a 3. When I take a 3, my dude here lets me score 5 points.
That's such a cool card. Like, who's this guy?
So I can hire something at a discount.
Wait, you grabbed a 3? You open up a room.
Yeah.
Open a room.
Oh, that's what that. I think I may have taken the wrong.
That's locked in there now. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fine.
I'm kidding. Obviously kidding.
No. It actually no, that works. No, that works. So I will prepare this red one for 2. Yeah, probably. Or no, sorry, $1. That's my go.
Oh god, it's my turn. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Okay. Everything's fine. I'm gonna grab
Yep.
this guy for 0. It's a cool looking guy. Jeez. Alright. And I will.
I'm done.
Don't say that.
No, I am. I should have looked at what I had in front of me. Yeah.
That's so many resources. That's too many. This is stupid. So I'm just gonna take this 1 to open a room, and it's gonna be this one here for free because of my thingy. I'm gonna spend $1.
Never mind.
To bring this down to this guy, and I'll seat him at so I'll get $1. I'll get that back. This goes over here. I'm gonna seat him up here. which gets me my 5-point bonus for these two up here.
Gotcha.
So there we go.
Oh, for that group of 2 blue?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, and that's it.
All right. So. Oh, he took the 3.
It's just weird that there's so many ones, and I'm like, I don't really.
Right.
It's a lot. A lot of quiche.
Now, can I pay the dollar to pretend like there's 2 6s and then pay the dollar to make the 6s into 3s?
No, I don't know what that. No, what? Ooh, wait. I mean, that's
So the additional action acts like there's an extra
yeah.
die,
That's Inception.
and then I can take the 6 action.
I guess.
I don't see why not. You could do it on any of the others.
I don't. I guess. I'll let it happen because that's a mind breaker.
I'm gonna do it. All right,
mean,
so I'm
it's
stealing this
possible.
6. I'm paying $2 down to 1,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna pretend like that was 3s. So I'm gonna. Oh wait, I already closed that. Shit.
Shit.
That's not gonna work. How much does it cost to open a room on the 3rd floor? 2.
Yeah, $2.
So I'm paying the dollar to make this 6 into a 3, and then I'm paying $2 for a total of 3, so I have no money left to open up a blue room. It's my only choice. Because I need to get this lady seated. Whoops, that's not good. Let's put her in there for $3 and 7 points. From 24 up to and $3. Yeah, the money is certainly an issue.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like, I'm struggling over here.
I'm making a
I
mess here,
should've-
Frankie. If you need me to move these, let me know.
No, you're fine. Yeah, because I think I would have had the opportunity to open 2 rooms. Am I right?
Get
There
rid
were
of
2
that.
die there
Right. Yeah, if there were 2.
because there were
Can't
2
do
3s. I
that.
should have opened another room.
Sure. Yeah.
I take.
And that obviously at its cost.
Right. I gotta pay 1 for.
And I'm. Shit. I'm gonna pass the 4th turn.
Okay. I will pass for the 5th turn. It's up to you, Frankie.
I know what I should do.
Don't flip the table.
I'm done.
It's not worth it.
But yeah, I'm gonna end up.
Damn guests just coming in, complaining.
Yeah. Leaving messes.
I forgot how much I like this game.
It's awesome. Yeah.
It's so funny. I've got so many games upstairs that I'm trying to sell, and I'm like, I keep looking at stuff on the shelf. I'm like, did I like that?
I'll
And
bring
I
this.
this one. I'm like, did I like that? I did like this. I just haven't played it in so long. I'm like, yeah, this stays.
I'm gonna spend $1. I'm gonna move 2 reds and 2 whites onto this here. So I'm just gonna pull them out.
You can only move up to 3 for $1.
Oh, that's right. Damn it. Hold on then. 'Cause I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna have to pass as well.
All right, it's up to Jim.
All right, so now I get to get rid of a die and
Roll them.
re-roll them.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, put this over here. These. So this bad boy here.
Oh, almost. That's spread out.
Not awful.
Huh.
not spectacular. And it's the end of this round with this guy, huh?
Correct.
And we have to be where?
6.
Because he is.
You're good though. I mean,
he's going to move us back 5.
yes.
Okay. That is interesting. Oh shit! How did that just flip? Those are 1s. How do I get them to 1s?
Press 1 on each one of them.
1.
The number 1, yeah.
Aha! Got it. Nice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We call that 3 to get me to 9. Well, that doesn't help. But I need to open a room. I think I'm going to take this 3. Shit.
Yep. Yes.
Yep. I'm going to take this guy first. This is a tough one because I don't know 1 movement, huh? Alright, I'm going to steal the 3. Open 1 for $2. I'm going to open that yellow one. Let's zoom out. There we go. Doing this on this Mac laptop is not friendly. Drop that. Not awesome. And that cost me $2. I think that is going to have to do it. What are my additional actions? Nope. All right. That's it, I suppose.
Okay. I'm gonna grab this dude. And I will grab this for 1 and 1. So I'll do 1, 1. I get to seat this guy. I'm gonna seat him here. He's gonna give me 7 points, so go 27. I also get to close another room, so I'll close the only room I have left, this one. And then I did I not yet do it? Damn it. Okay, never mind. We're good. I'm 1 room away from a goal.
All right. I will spend $1 to make it so there are 3 4s. Take 4 puts me up at 6. And that's my turn.
Right. So we get our check-in bonus up here. So move your pawn according to how many points you get under your guy.
At the 6 there. 4 points.
And then each of you get, actually no, you get nothing, but I lose something.
We get nothing.
Yeah, because you're down here in the white, because you're now going to drop down 5.
Oh, I see.
So I have to choose to lose $5 or 7 points, and I'm going to choose 4. I'll choose $5.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we are now going into round 6, second to last round. It looks like Jim is going first.
Well then. 6, 5, 4. Wow, look at all those 3s. Now that I can't afford them.
I'm going to see if my choice to lose money over points was a good move or a Game changer.
Well, I kind of screwed myself without even realizing it. Okay. So I'm gonna pay my shit.
Don't pay your shit.
Yeah, you should never pay your shit.
1, 2, 3.
It'll never teach them a lesson if you keep paying them.
Okay, so I'm gonna, because I don't think I'm gonna get away with this. I'm gonna pay $1. I'm gonna steal one of these 6s and say that there are 3 2s,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna grab 3 wine and place one on each of the guys.
Nice. Getting thirsty.
Oh yeah, it's a party. This hotel is rocking. This guy. All right, so this guy, I can open a room for free up to the 2nd level. So let's put him in this room, which is going to give me a 3 bonus on the yellow, and that's 6 points on the Emperor track.
Yes. Good job.
How do I get to my thing below the blue?
Just move it. You have to move, his and.
I'll move the blue off of mine.
Yeah. I think
There we
that's the
go.
only way I know.
So from 1 to 7, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so he's done. And then I'll put him aside here for a second. I'm going to open this. What am I going to open? The red room. And that will be my turn.
All right. Gotta take
So number
4
2, go for it, Frankie.
and get a couple dollars. There you go,
This
Brian.
guy,
Really? Already? Oh my god. Did you take a person?
Joker.
Oh snap! No, I. Use for 3 if you complete that part. Yeah, let me take this blue one right here.
All right. So I'll grab this lady or this guy.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble.
I know. What kind of a place am I running? I'll do this was a 3. So I'll do 3 rooms. I will do this yellow for $1. I will do this blue for free and this blue for free. And that's my turn.
You go again.
No. Okay, fine. Where was I?
We just like watching you do things.
Ugh.
Right.
Same. So, what's that do? Okay, 2 in my hand. That's that. So I'm going to do this. I don't have to pay for the 6s because I have a lady that doesn't let me do that. So I'm going to use the 6 for... oh, that doesn't work. Man, just when you think you had it. Oh, man. Put the 6 right there where it came from. Give me a sec. So then I'll at least do can't open any more rooms. I don't have any money. I'm broke. I have one more. I have one more dollar.
Must be nice.
It's yeah. Oh, yeah, 0. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to make it sound. All right. Shoot. Okay, well, I'm gonna open 2 rooms then. I'm gonna open this blue one. Guys, do this. Blue, and I'll open a red for $1. My final dollar. Oh, I had to.
I'd open that for $1. Wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Never mind.
I had to, so I have one left.
Oh hell, we only have 1 round left.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to spend my final dollar to move these. Oh, get you out of here. These 3 wine onto this dude. I'm going to put them in this room, which puts me up. Weird. Which puts me up 6 on this track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I did the 3 thing here. And then I get 7 points for this guy.
What's the point in hiring somebody at the end of round 7?
They might have a end round ability, end of game. Some of these have the arrow with the stop for end of round abilities, and then this lets me draw 2 more staff to my hand. And I'll get this guy out of here. You may go. Whoever's next.
Dang. All right. Think. Yeah, I need to do that. So I'm going to. Going to pay $1.
Yeah, the line with the end, with the arrow with the line at the end of it is game end. Abilities
So
for the
that
staff.
there are 2 ones. I'm going to take here through here. So when he completes, we have to go up 1 on this. And then I also get to flip a room, which I'm going to flip this red one. When I complete that red, it gets me $10. 12. And this guy complete. That's my turn.
Yo, Jim!
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to re-roll these dice.
Whoa, that's silly. You made us look like chump working with the dice we had.
Four, 5, 5, 6, 2. Shit.
That's what I want to hear.
Yes.
Can I do that again?
Yeah, by taking another die away.
Yeah. Shit, I really need to. This is not good.
I know it comes to a head like real quick at the end. It's like, wait, I need to do everything.
Yeah, I'm hosed if this doesn't come out.
I almost want 3 turns in a round. But it would be even
That's
longer.
awful.
Wait, what did you what did you want? Talk to the viewer who's not watching.
Not that.
Okay, good. That's it. That's all I need to know. All right, back to you in the studio.
Did you say the viewer?
Not that. Shit. All right. Well, let's put these where they belong for the moment.
Where they belong. Fucking eagles fly.
Such garbage. All right. This do.
Yeah, the first 3 rounds are so friendly. It's like, oh, the guy will come in 3 rounds. And then it's every other round.
Right.
Well, I guess I'm taking this one for free. Oh, wait a minute. I get penalized if I don't seat them, don't I?
If at the end of the game, 5 points for those still in your calf.
Damn.
Of course. Yellow.
That's right. We all burn together. It's fine.
2, 5. Well, I'm gonna hire a person.
You would. What a guy.
You would
Opportunities.
actually. I go there. Oh no,
Not
I'm
enough tap.
not gonna hire a person. I think this is gonna work out better. So I'm gonna go take the 4, which lets me go up 1.
Yes. You could
And
pay. You could. Never
we'll-
mind. Never mind.
What's that?
Nothing. Nothing.
Rude.
You could. I said you could
Rude.
pay to
Oh, is that what you're trying to say? Yeah,
do
just
nothing.
flaunting your
Rude.
dollar.
Yes.
Hey, you have no dollars either.
Oh no, I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please,
You're-
sir. I
you're
want
just-
some more.
You're just as destitute as me.
Yes.
But if I lose 7 now, shit, I'm still going down to 1.
That's still. Yeah. You don't get the thing.
Yeah.
But you know.
No, I need to. Oh, this sucks. But I don't lose a pile of stuff
Right.
at the end of
Yeah,
the next round.
Yes. And what is it? Fire 2 people that you have out already? No, fire 1 person you have out already. Which that's not that bad if you think about it. Like firing 1 person that gave you stuff during the game is better than losing 10 points at the end of the game.
Right.
This is tricky because I want this person out.
H team 2.
Damn.
Whenever I hear that song, I think of white chicks. I can't.
I'm gonna put this.
God, that
I'm gonna
movie.
rewind this. I'm gonna lose that point on the
Rewind.
track.
Rewind.
I'm gonna take the 5. I'm gonna hire this chick for free.
Yo, nice. I'm hoping for a nice next round.
And yeah, me too. That's all I got.
All right. You know what to do with the dice. Put them back in the thingy. We're now in round 7, final round. Collect our dice.
Ooh.
Also, isn't this the coolest thing? How it just groups them up like that?
Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah.
Coolest game ever. Wow. Okay.
These was.
It looks impressive. Then you start pulling like, oh, I don't know about this.
Right. Like. Oh, no.
Well.
That was not cool.
I know. I know.
I demand a reroll.
I can't spend any more money. Oh. I am going to. Oh no. I'm going to. Oh no. And you're all going to come down with me.
Oh, no.
Thank
Shoot.
you.
That's a lot of points. If I can't see anybody, which is where I'm heading. Here goes nothing. You know what I mean?
Do it. Make it happen.
Pass?
I'm taking this.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm taking this 1/6 for free. I'm gonna do 4 4s, and I'm gonna go up.
Whoa, you're silly.
I'm just going straight 4 on this, which gives me this
What a jerk.
here for here. I think that's the right thing to do, but we'll see at the end of the game. And that's my. Oh, I could have hired somebody. I can't, so I won't.
All right.
You can't make me.
That was a jerk move.
Why do I feel like I'm throwing up right now? What kind of a hotel is this? This is-
So in order to let me this guy, my yellow guy,
Yes.
if I get I can't even you take the 6 for free. Douche.
I know that right. That's also so while you're thinking, Jim,
Yeah.
for endgame scoring, you also get a victory point for each money you have left over, and each leftover dish in your kitchen. So that's
But not those that are on unseated guests.
correct.
Say that one more time.
So for everything in your kitchen and every money you have
Yep.
left over, you get a point at the end of the game.
You just fell off right at the end.
Yeah,
of that
no, really.
sentence.
Oh, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still
All
hear
right,
you
yeah.
now.
So everything in your kitchen is a point, and
Yep.
every money you have is a point. So in this case, Jim and I will get 0 points for money. Just an example.
Gotcha.
It's merely an example.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take this 4.
I wouldn't have done that.
I'm gonna take $3.
Oh, I forgot.
When I use 4s, I also get 4 points.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go from, what is this, 35 to 39,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that's that.
All right. Watch me as I combo my face off. I'm going to go down $1. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't even. Oh, this isn't even fair. Yeah. So let's do that. Go down $1. Can I do all this before I even like draw a player?
I think you have to get a
take
guess
my-
first.
Okay. But what if I don't want to take one?
You don't have to. So,
Okay, I'm
but yeah,
not
so you're
taking a
deciding
guess.
on this specific turn that you're not going to.
Okay. Sorry. So I'm going to take my action,
good.
which is, I already went down the $1, so I'm going to take a 6, as though it were a 1, so I can get 3 items. I'm going to grab 2 strudel and a cake. We'll go here. Cake's there. Now I'm going to spend another $1 stuff out of my half, which will be, I can only take 3 items, so cake and 2 wine, which will flip this yellow, which will get me 5. 25. And gets me $3. 13. And then fill the black cube from her fills out this guy.
Yes.
Flips that, which gets me 9 points. Puts me up to 34.
Man, I have to BGG a rule right now.
Say what?
No, I'll let you finish your turn, then I'll ask you guys what you think, because I'm not seeing something in the rules that I'm curious about.
So that finishes. And then for my second, I wonder, is there anyone that I could fill? Fill the green. Oh, but I don't have a room to put them in. Oh, but if I take this, prepare a room. Yeah, I got to do that. Okay, so I'm taking the 3 to prepare 1 room. I'm going to do this yellow. Cost me $1. I'm going to take the 3, gets me 5 victory points off my dude that's sitting there.
Yep.
So it puts me at 39, which gets me this guy.
Man, good work. You don't have anyone left over, remember.
Right, but I'm going to spend $1.
Oh, you're doing good things. Holy cow. Yeah, good swing.
To fill out this dude, to fill out this. So he gives me 2 plus 6 is 8. Which puts me up to 10.
Well, you get 2 victory points and 6 movement on the Emperor.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, plus his 2. Gotcha. Yep.
Right. Which puts me off. And that is my turn.
So
Did you get your 2 victory points as well? For the green guy?
Oh, I did not. I didn't see the 2 on the guy. Sorry. Thank you.
quick question. So there's these
No.
rooms up here that have numbers on them.
Yep.
In the rulebook, it doesn't say when you cover it or close it.
Those points.
Like I don't know when I don't know if I get those points until I have someone occupy that room or not? But it does not say in this
rule
rule book.
in the rule book at all?
No,
Really?
it only labels only lists these for occupied rooms. You get this many points. I'm only talking about 2 points here, so we don't have to worry about it. But
well,
Interesting, though.
you
You'd
guys
think it'd
take
be
your turn.
Yeah, I'll
'cause
see.
I'm done.
okay,
I'm done. So you guys do your thing, and I'll see if I can't.
All right, let me go look at this board again because now you got me. I think Frankie's gonna run away with this because I'm gonna lose a shitload of points. Can I take like 4 actions?
that says must be occupied. At least on BGG it says.
According to the table on your hotel board, you receive additional advancements on the Emperor track for yellow. Oh, that's the.
Oh, no. This one says as soon as you prepare it.
Up 4. 1, 2.
I put it.
What was that?
Sorry, I sent you the BGG thing I'm looking at. I'm scrolling all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
I think I'm going to take the other 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to pay $1 to pretend like there were 3 there. I'm going to move this up 3 with you guys. Put one of these up here. And then with taking the 4, I go up 4 points.
Nice.
Shit, I wish I had. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. Well,
Oh God. Okay.
go for it.
Shoot. So I'm gonna re-roll. Just
Pressure.
gamble because I need some money or cake in this situation. So I have no. If I get this, I can't even pay to get stuff out of there. So I'm gonna try it. See what I can do. Yeah.
I think I remember last time too, I needed to get more staff, and I did not accomplish that well this time.
Well, I started out with a staff member that gave me points for each one that I have at the end of the game, but
So this is
there's just not enough action.
This is definitely worse than it was. Besides that, the money still won't help me. That sucks. I have to try again.
Each row has a
Trying again.
victory point symbol on.
Man, that's terrible. I'm not getting the right rolls at all. Oh no. One more. I don't know. I'm just losing points now at this point. So
Okay. There's a couple of different questions that are being asked there. So these ones here that you, oh, not that one. So this one here, you would have gotten 2 points automatically.
Okay, that's what I
the minute
figured.
you prepare. But then down here for
They
each
they have to be occupied down there or
right
on those rows. Yeah.
right. Which Jim and I will get 1 point.
It's per room though.
Oh, per?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's per room.
Oh shit.
I
mean, yeah, it's per room, guys.
I need to. I'm digging myself an awful hole. Here we go. One more time.
Ooh, so I get to go down 7. I'll still be in the thing, so that means I get to do.
Okay, we're doing something now. Jesus Christ. But it's not what I want either. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to take this 6 again to make 2 of these for a cake and a strudel. All right, but so I'm going to take those 2 retroactive points that we just talked about.
Yes, you definitely should.
So I fill this. This guy's in the red room here, which gets me
Red room
So
Sorry.
that's all right. I got it.
I've been fighting it. I've been fighting it the whole game.
3 points. I couldn't get enough for this guy, so it sucks. But I get $3, which does me no good. I wish I could pay that guy $3 to get out of my calf. That'd be nice. Could you just leave, please?
Sorry, sir. You've overstayed your welcome.
Yes, I appreciate your patronage. Is always, I'm loving it. So that's it for me. So now we go into final scoring. Actually, no, it's handle the Emperor thing first. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
for
we do
jumping
the
around.
Emperor thing.
So wherever we got, we all get 6 points.
I got 47, and then everyone falls in ahead of me.
And everyone goes down to 4. Where were we? 10. We were all at 10.
Go
right?
to 3.
3.
We were all on 10, so we'll go to 3.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
minus
so we go
3.
by 7. Yeah. And then
Or
we
minus
each
7.
hire somebody for free because we are all.
And I don't have anyone to hire.
Kaboom! End of game scoring, guy.
Jesus.
Same.
I had none of those. That's so funny.
1 point.
So he gives me an extra 8. Do I take that now?
Hold on. 1 second. I think let's see if there's an order to this thing, just to go
Okay.
by this. So we do victory points for your staff cards, which is the first thing. So any victory points provided by staff cards will go. Let's just do Frankie first.
I get 8 because I've got 2 blue. Everything else I maxed out on, so
Okay.
that gives me 8. 8. That puts me at 55.
All right. This guy gives me.
55.
This guy gives me a point for any room I have here, open or not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points.
Dang. Slow down.
Sorry. It's 1, 2, 3. All right. So then we have victory points for occupied rooms. So we'll start again with Frankie, and we'll go to Jim, then me. So basically,
Okay.
on the first floor, everything that's occupied is 1 point per room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
2 on the next.
Yep.
So I get 8 and 5 is 12.
yep. So
No.
yeah, if you want, if you guys want to just go ahead and do that, I'll count mine and Jim count yours.
10, 13.
Is that 49? Oh,
19. So now here comes the freaking math. 10. Okay. So that's the rooms we just did. Let me actually take points off because I forgot these were open and not closed. My bad. Let me take off 7, 8
Why you can never
points.
trust this guy.
I know, especially when. Yeah, so take off 8 points from that, which sucks with this counter, but
Now, did you say we lose points for unoccupied open rooms?
no. I counted my open rooms by accident, so I just took those points off.
Okay.
So then 1 point for each money and dish we have left in our kitchen.
I've got 11 plus 4 is 15.
Good shit. You can take your 75 point if you.
Oh, god damn. Okay.
God damn.
1, 2, 3.
But I'm going to drop back, right?
6,
Yeah, me too.
7.
Whew.
15.
This was rough.
And then Frankie does not lose anything, but Jim and I had to lose some points for getting having people left over in the calves.
Oh, having guys.
Oh.
Yep.
5 apiece, right?
Yeah, and also we each get our points for the goal here. So I get 15, so 10, 15. Frankie, you just did yours, and then Jim, you get 5.
Yep. I took my 10 off for my 2 people.
Okay.
This was rough.
So the final score, let it be known, Frankie, final score. Let
You
it.
guys destroyed me.
93.
I got
Brian's at
70.
80.
Is that 80?
Or 85.
I can't count, especially with this. Yeah, but and it's what's crazy is you were ahead the entire game.
Yeah,
Well, the
you-
problem is I had no end game scoring,
That true. Yeah,
and then it just kind of these guys killed me with the -10.
definitely.
So I think between like Frankie got a lot of end game scoring and had no people. That
Yeah.
was a big difference
Right.
between him and I.
Yep.
I was trying to seat
Ton
this
of-
guy so badly to get this second goal here, so I can at least have that much points, but I couldn't.
It was funny. The end sneaks up on you quick.
the
Yes,
fourth.
for
Yeah,
sure.
There's not enough actions in this game. Reminds me of Bloody Inn. Like, there's so much more you want to do, but just the time constraint of the way the game is intended to be played. Like, you always want like a third action or something.
Yeah, I think once I open this game up again, I'll like spread these out a little bit and like just set some things out for people, just because it's easier instead of grabbing from the bags and stuff. But
Right.
I think I mean, whoever did this obviously a hell of a job with the
Right.
mod, because this is the game, you know.
Right. Exactly.
And did it run okay for you, Jim, on your end?
Oh yeah, it was great.
All right, great.
I just I probably will try to find a mouse.
Yeah, yes, actually, and I spent after we played last time on Tabletopia, I spent like $10 in Staples for a silent mouse, and it's
Okay.
like virtual, like you can't even hear the click.
Oh, you don't hear it click. or
No,
nothing.
it's the best. But yeah, and then like for these things, like I just imported this myself. It's like a web PDF. Like I thought this was handy just to scroll through, and
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to have it on hand.
that dice roller though. Come
Yeah.
on.
Pretty slick.
Cool. Well, yeah, that's it. What do you think, Frankie? Besides the lack of like turns,
The the money is real. Like, I was getting so stressed out because I'm so screwed. Thankfully, I had a couple of big money makers right at the end, like doing that the squad of 4 hotels that gave me a chunk of change was
Yeah.
helpful. But I really thought I was going to be either lap or not even make it around.
yeah,
Oh, come on, that was uncalled for.
What the hell just happened?
I flipped the
Who
table.
would do that?
Oh, you did it. I was shaking the dice, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden the table flipped.
I rewound it. But I was like,
How'd I do
when I'll
that?
hit it now.
That's funny.
But yeah, it's
It was
I thought I
bound to
did it
happen.
accidentally. I was like, oh shit, that wasn't my point.
yeah. I mean, and you can see like my initial complaint is it needs to be three people or less, or
Right.
2 or 3. 4 people. We played it with like Jim and I played it. It was just too long for me. Just because it takes so long to get back to you when it's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, when you're playing 4.
Yeah, because it's just you're first and then you're 8th. It's like, oh god, like it's almost like Wingspan, but not as heavy. Because like Wingspan, if you're playing 4 people, it takes a little bit to come back to you.
Right.
But so it's kind of.
I take it with 4 players. There's extra dice involved.
There's
as well,
I
or
think there's
no?
only 2. There's only 2 extra dice, 2 or 3 extra dice.
Gotcha.
So it's still not. It's not almost not enough. But yeah,
Right.
yeah. All right, boys. I appreciate Jim for hopping on. That's cool. I'm glad we
definitely.
can
Thanks,
we can
Yeah,
figure this out.
definitely.
Glad this actually worked.
Yes.
Instead
Right.
of the Tabletopia. So this is great. At least I can
The mess
not
that was
invest another
tabletop.
$1,000 into a new computer.
No, definitely not. And these games are, I mean, even though they're pretty graphic, I mean, they're just kind of like JPEGs, like they're small
Yep.
images. It's still they run so smooth. I think
Right.
it's lightweight. All right, then.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
We'll see you, boys.
Cool. Take it
Alright.
easy.
That's gonna do it for the stream, guys. I appreciate you joining, and again, thanks again. Bye bye.